Hello and welcome to ASMR Chess, sort of a different video this time, just a little experiment I am trying out. So this is how I edit an ASMR video. The sound quality of this video will be different, perhaps a little worse than my other videos, because I am at my editing station here. I can't be sure that there won't be any background noise, and I can't have the same microphone set up here, but I hope you will enjoy it nonetheless. Today we will edit the video, the patron battle against Angry Donald, and export it so I can upload it for YouTube. So first thing I do when I edit is that I will make some bins. So I do that over here. Let's just make sure that we are recording the cursor. We are. Sorry about all of that. Okay. So these are like folders. I have one for my sequences. We are in Adobe Premiere, the by far the most popular editing software out there right now. I have one that's called Originalmaterial. It's a Danish word. It just means the original material. I have one for sound, and one for graphics if I need it. Then we will import the file. Let's go, let's see. Here it is. It takes there's some problem here with the import. Strange. What's going on here? That should not be difficult for the machine at all. At all. Okay, here we are. Don't know what happened there. So when we drag this material to the timeline over here, we automatically create a sequence for it with the correct all the correct information. We will rename that. I call that main. I always do. Then we will cut it. We will put that in here, paste. Then we will import the sound. I shot this on an external sound device, so we have that right here. And then we will import the background graphics that we will use. So just give me a second to find that. It will be here, it will be there, there. Then I think I will have it in this one. Okay, so we will open up our main timeline, and then we will add the background here. And as you can see, it's not long enough. So what we are going to do is we will copy it a couple of times throughout the sequence. Maybe you notice that I cut a little bit from the end and from the start, and that's because I'm going to use an effect here called cross dissolve. ASMR artists love this effect because it softens up transitions. So, and programs doesn't want me to like so. So I'll just mute this one, and then you can see here the transition. It just sort of fades from one picture to the other. So that's nice for ASMR, of course. Because this transition is a little too rough without it, so let's just put those in everywhere we need them. Okay, I think we have all of them. No, we don't. We need one more there. Something not in, and we need one more there. And that's it. Okay, we will unmute this. Now we will need to make a cutout of this, and we will use opacity for that. So we should make a mask. Let's start off with a, I think I should set the feather. You can see here it sort of fades, and it shouldn't. So I'll set the feather. That effect is called feather. I'll set that to 0. And then I'll go and just adjust this mask. Right. And we want the score and the clocks to be visible, but we don't want, and let's see, something like that. I think we should maybe make this a little bit bigger, like so. Put it about here, then we will zoom in a little bit more, so we can make this perfect. This should be about there. Put another point there, like so. All this should be quite precise, so it does not offend the eyes. Be precise to not offend the eyes. Like so. Like so. So. And like that. So this process is something I should find a way to automate. I haven't really gotten there quite yet, but I think I will at some point. Like saving this mask and making sure to use the same setup for every video I make. But it's just I make so many different kind of videos. Okay, so let's zoom out. See how that looks. I'd say that looks pretty well. It looks pretty good. Something like that. Maybe we don't need Maybe we should actually have a little bit of feather there. Yeah, that actually looks a little better, to be honest. Okay, then we are going to synchronize this with the sound. We have these two sound files. I think just having a piece of chocolate there. Gotta keep the energy up. So now you see we have two different layers of sound here. We're going to use the bottom one, and we have to synchronize them. So first I'll find a nice place to synchronize. This one is the internal microphone in the laptop that I recorded this on. So I'll just use that for synchronizing purposes.
Hello.
Okay, that's my
ASMR Chess.
That's my hello. Let's see.
Hello.
Put a mark there. Then I'm going to solo this one. You can hear there's a lot of noise because it's a very low-end microphone built into the.
Welcome to ASMR Chess.
Okay, that's my hello.
Hello.
Okay, cut that. Cut. That's our mark right there. We have snap on, so it automatically snaps. Then we'll hear if it sounds okay.
Hello. And welcome to ASMR Chess. Speaking fast for the first time for no reason whatsoever.
So now we can mute the sound from the bad microphone. Then we will.
Hello. And welcome to ASMR Chess.
So I started first just popping the chessboard in when I say chess. And
hello.
I think we should start maybe like so. In here I will delete the ripple here. I can delete the nothingness. It's an interesting concept. Jean-Paul Sartre would either have really loved that idea or really hated that idea. I think he would really have liked that idea to delete the nothingness, because he wrote this book Being and Nothingness, where he sort of emphasized the idea that you cannot talk about being without talking about nothingness, because they're sort of those two concepts are codependent. We are defining them. We're defining being out from nothingness, because it's the opposite of nothingness, and vice versa. So I think like there's a trend of kind of hating Jean-Paul Sartre, and I think he was actually a really decent philosopher. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Hello, and welcome to ASMR Chess. Speaking fast for the first time for no reason whatsoever, other than I just decided to do that.
Okay. This is a kind of a weird ASMR video that I'm editing here, because I was so unbelievably tired when I did the video. So I speak fast and I speak a lot of nonsense.
Chess. Chess.
Yeah, I have if you have any Adobe Premiere Pro sharks out there, could you please explain to me why the cross dissolve paints the mask like that? Because it's not that I can't fix it, I'll just use opacity, but it's weird, I feel. So what I'll do here is opacity is how well you can see through something, and I'll have it 100%. I'll have a keyframe there. Then I'll start at 0%. So
speaking fast
slide in
for the
like
first time for no reason whatsoever, other than I just decided to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how well we are doing.
Barely alive here, but I am alive.
This is the worst chess game I played in a while. Kudos to my opponent. He really put the screws on in this one. Okay. So
Queen will not, because he will of course want to come here. So I don't want to give.
I think we should do a little mixing on the audio. So I'll just do it on the master track. No, we won't do it on the master track. We'll do it on the particular track, and I think we will do a little EQ here. Boost the higher frequencies just a little bit, like something like that. Just to maybe get a little more crisp. Let's see how that sounds.
Okay, let's say I go here. Yes, that check.
Okay, and we should just boost the entire signal. From a volume perspective, we will use normalize for that. So we'll normalize everything. See,
he's coming in with an aggressive move there.
I think I'd like to hit about minus 12.
Am I?
Something like that.
Am I able to get anything done? Am I able to get anything done in this
That's
position?
how I usually do that.
Can I capture the pawn? Is that insane? Is it insane to capture the pawn?
Mixing the sound a little bit here.
Let's say I capture the pawn, he captures the bishop, I recapture.
There's some background noise here, I'm sorry about that. But that's, yeah. It's unfortunate, but we have to live with it. Okay. I kind of like how this sounds.
But I'm getting ready to.
So now I'm looking at the end here.
So it's 1-1 against Angry Journals. And yes, I'm happy I got revenge in that second game.
Just
I think I will need to analyze.
fast forwarding
here.
here.
A video about that. But now I probably should go catch some sleep before it's out for that hustle again tomorrow. And to all you guys, I hope you're asleep. I hope you found some relaxation in this video. I hope that you're also hustling out there, hustling away, or just staying sane. I mean, a lot of people can't do anything. A lot of people don't have anything, a productive thing they can do with this curfew and everything, and then the only thing you really can do is trying to stay sane. Don't go crazy. Yeah. I really hope you're doing well. I really do. Sleep tight, guys. Love you. Bye.
Okay. That sounds like I'm just going to end the video right here.
Bye.
There is a sound from me turning the recorder off.
Bye.
And then you can see that. Can you hear that click? That click is the result of the audio wave here just being cut in the middle of a wave that makes the speakers pop. So what I do here is I have a graph for the volume, and then I'll just turn the volume down so that it kills the pop. Did not kill the pop. Should have killed the pop. We will make this a little less aggressive, like that. Yep. Think I actually.
Bye.
like that. Then we will kill this with opacity. Put in a keyframe there. And there. 0 opacity. Bye. Looks like that. Cool. Then I think we will need to actually have another layer of this. So I just copied the whole thing. And I did that because I want to show the chat as well. So we take this mask, we move it for the chat there. Why can't I delete these? I don't know why I can't delete those. So we'll just work around it. It's no biggie. Okay, it's a little bit too big. Let's go like that. And put it, should be about there. Why can't I? Just give me a second. Apparently you can't. So I will actually delete this whole mask and I will make a new one. Like so. And there. We should maybe just cut it there. Make it nice and straight. And here, nice and straight, should be like that. Then we will zoom out, see where we want to put this. Maybe we want to put it like so. It's a little bit too big. Let's say, can we move this? This should be kind of centralized. This should be around here, right? In order for it to look really nice. So maybe if we make this a little smaller, like so, maybe a little bigger. Like that. I think that's pretty nice. Let's take a look at that mask again. Is it straight? It looks... It looks okay, yeah. This all looks kind of nice. So that's how I edit a simple ASMR video. If you liked this video and would like to see maybe more advanced editing techniques, please say so in the comments, because I do a lot of editing and I should be able to have like ample opportunity to do these videos and come with tips and tricks on how to edit, maybe specifically to ASMR, how to get a crisp sound, all this stuff. So hope you enjoyed this little experiment. Now it's time to export the video. What I do is I make sure to put it in the correct folder, of course. I have a folder structure that I can show you at some point that I use for everything. Call this Patron Battles is Angry Donald, and I compress this to MP4 H.264, use high bit rate, and that's about it. I'm then going to actually I should see if there's some noise that will annoy the viewer, like if we go here, some of these spikes could be annoying, so
kind of
that's
nice.
fine. That's fine. We have one more here. Fast forward.
I'm barely alive here. I am alive. No, maybe a piece of
Fine. What's going on here?
synchronize. Is everything working? Yes. Let's see if we can get some revenge.
Yeah, I bumped the microphone a little bit. It's a little bit too loud, and we don't want to actually kill the sound there.
Revenge.
But yeah, just don't annoy the our viewers. Let's see the last one here.
Nothing that can't disappear. Just a second. If I get the teeniest, tiniest stick here.
I think my patrons are bringing the business when they come to play. So what you heard there is a pop, because the pop filter was a little overworked at the business there.
Business when
So we will just adjust that.
the business when
It's too much.
the business when they come to play.
Like so. And then we are going to export this, select the correct duration of the whole thing. Like so. And yeah. Export. Like so. Like so. Patron battles versus Angry Jonald. And export. And this exporting process that's going to be like, I don't know, 20 minutes on this machine or something. So I don't know if you know this, but I have a video where I showed how I built the computer I'm working on. And it's called How to Build an ASMR Computer or something, building an ASMR computer, I think. And yeah, I was able, through support from my patrons and from putting a little bit of money aside from my what used to be my day job, to build a really nice editing computer. So that really makes it easier for me to make a lot of ASMR videos. But yeah, I think this is about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.